Rock 108, Iowa's Pure Rock. Hey, it's Ned hanging out in the studio today with a band. A band that I've known. How long do you think we've all known each other, actually?
Probably 5 years.
Yeah,
5 years?
5.
Yeah.
Has it been that long already? Damn.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be like 10 tomorrow, it feels like at this point. But tonight at Spicoli's in Waterloo, at Alita's Way, a few local groups, but along with the train too is a band named Wayland. And I love these guys. I love you guys so much. So
Thank you.
Thank you,
Ned.
it's just so much fun. And, we've been following each other for years, all the way from Grand Rapids, Michigan as well, too. How you guys doing?
Really well.
Doing good.
Yeah, thank you.
Doing your thing. We just got done doing some acoustic tracks and whatnot in the studio, which I'll post up at rock108.com for everyone to enjoy. Tell me what acoustic songs we played, where they're going to be featured, and, of course, this brand new single that you got out now, Through the Fire, and, of course, the album coming, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that was the first song we played was Through the Fire, and it's our new single that's on the radio all over the country, and it's available. What? What?
The microphone's
away.
That's great.
Everyone's laughing. Yeah.
Sorry.
Look at this thing.
It's okay.
Here we
It's
go.
all right. You can
Fighting
leave
with
it
this
there.
mic since we got in here.
See, everyone can go to the station website and watch.
And you actually just followed it down. That was great.
Funny.
We're going to put that in slow-mo, and
I
we're just going to watch
I didn't know
it
whether to
slow.
reach up and touch it. I was like, well, that might mess you up.
No. Yeah, Through the Fire's it's on iTunes. It's out. It's everywhere. And we have a record coming out September 22nd. It's called Rinse and Repeat. The
Yeah,
album.
man.
Very
For sure.
excited about that. And
The other song we played today was Come Back.
yeah, Come Back's gonna be on that record.
Yeah, that's a really good track, and I love the fact
Thank
of
you.
these amazing harmonies that you guys can pull off, too. It sounds so cool.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite things to do as a band. I mean, the four of us all sing, and there's nothing like when all those vocals lock in. So it's just really, I mean, for me, there's a lot of satisfaction in that. I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's one of my favorite things to fight about as a band too. Is harmony.
It is
You were
true.
flat. No, actually, I think I was sharp. Well, I think I just need to breathe different. It'll be different tonight. So
And one of the things, since I've been following you guys for so long now, obviously coming from Michigan, as all of us, is where you guys have kind of grown from. The first song, I remember hearing you guys, shopping for a savior, and then just kind of moving on from there. I mean, has it been kind of cool to see it all just grow and being touring all around the country? You guys, you're one of the most hardest working bands out there. 300 tour days a year, right?
yeah, no, I mean not shows. I don't know if that was humanly possible. But,
yeah.
but yeah, we're on the road that much.
Yeah.
We don't really look at it as like a celebration very often because we're so in it. I think we're just going. But when I look back at it, like from 2012, like our very first tour to now, there's definitely a lot more people out in the crowd. So
Yeah,
that's good.
Which is really cool. And even remember seeing you guys. You guys were on Rockfest last year. I mean, just playing some of those massive festivals, seeing you guys at the tiny little venues, and then all of a sudden you're on this massive stage with thousands of people finding out about who you are and whatnot. It's got to be, as a frontman too, Mitch, just seeing and working off of that crowd.
Well, I mean, those crowds that come out to there, they want to be entertained. They want to be led in a way. Like they come out to clap their hands and shake their fists in the air and let it out.
Right.
So as a front man, I love getting on stage with that because you just tell them once. Get your hands in the air, and it's fun. I mean, like there's one thing that I love about live music is the unity of everyone. So even if you're in a large crowd of people, when you put your fists up together, everyone has that same heartbeat.
Yeah.
And I think about that whenever I'm on stage. And sometimes I remind, if we're doing a club date, sometimes you have people that they just came out to sit and watch or whatever, and you try to encourage them to get up onto their feet and be a part of that because there's something beautiful, there's something unifying about that. And that's one of my favorite parts about live shows and being a frontman for this band, being able to lead giant crowds like that. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. Really cool to do.
Yeah, man, for sure. And one of the things I've noticed about you guys too is that, excuse me, is that, in today's rock world, I imagine it's very tough to kind of get out there working hard at what you guys do. And, back in like the 70s, 80s or whatever, it was just like, yeah, we got a record contract and boom, we're ready to go. How about for you guys today, like as a newer, hardworking band out there, getting out there, moving things around? I mean, it's just, how has the landscape changed for you guys?
I would have to say it's actually reverted back to being just as exciting as it was back in the 70s.
Okay.
Because now there's no standard.
Yeah.
There's no formula, there's no model, there's no mold. You don't have to have the dude in the suit telling you you're going to put your record out this way. That's not, it's not that way anymore. We have access directly to the people, and we run the social media for the band. We make all the decisions that happen, and it's kind of how rock began back then. And I see it starting over because you see it cleansing itself. You see the bands who are full of crap and don't have a spine to them of substance,
We know who you are.
Disappearing. You do. They know it too, because somebody else is making the decisions for them and doing it with their own agenda, not the bands.
Yeah.
And then the bands who can actually not only hold it together on stage, but make it work off stage, it's starting to separate through the whole thing, and it just becomes clear. And for me, it's exciting because the four of us all have the same goals and visions in mind, and with what's available resource-wise to us today, we're able to take advantage of it and make it a reality.
What's kind of interesting, too, is that in a way, it feels like it went away from corporate, is now each band is their own local business in a way.
Absolutely.
You
should see our bus all day long. It is an office.
Yeah.
I mean, we are all on the phone and emailing and texting each other, and we handle ourselves handle the online promotions, like Nigel said, making sure these posters are up in the clubs, booking the shows, advancing the shows, the whole thing. So, which is awesome, and we love to be that way. We can't blame anyone else when it gets screwed up, you know.
And it's always up to us how we're going to present ourselves, and we talk a lot about that. How we're presenting ourselves on stage and otherwise. It's just it's an exciting time for this band, and watching it grow in this new age of rock is really cool.
Yeah, no, and you guys have your first full-length feature album coming out here in September. Very excited for that. Obviously, we can pick it up on iTunes and stores and such too, or how can we get it?
It will be in stores. It will be on iTunes, and actually next just a little bit later, I think maybe a week or two, we're going to release the pre-order bundles on our new website that's being launched.
What do you? Yeah. Okay, now can you give me a sneak peek of what's going to be in the pre-order?
Yeah,
bundles?
it'll be just like exclusive merch that all has to do with the album artwork, which we're very proud of. It was this beautiful portrait that was hand drawn in North Carolina. So we've got T-shirts and hoodies and hats and all that stuff.
Yeah, great.
And some special items as it goes up the thing. And more importantly, you'll be able to already own the record. So the second that it's released, you're going to have it.
Sweet.
We're planning a big record release tour this fall. It actually just kind of transpired this morning, and it's a really exciting time.
We've got we dropped a lyric video on YouTube for Through the Fire. That's really cool. And we've got a full music video for another song that in the next month or so will be debuting and coming out, and we're super excited about that. It was quite an experience for all of us. I don't think any of us had ever participated in a music video shoot quite like this one. A lot of action shots. A lot of getting dirty and messy and a little bit of nudity. It's a rock video.
So Dean gets naked, essentially.
Big surprise.
And more importantly, there's some naked chicks in there, which is good.
With me.
With Dean, the sexy beast
Starts out with
himself.
him on a round bed. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. I don't bite hard. Now, I kind of want to end this because, before I do that, though, is it going to be on vinyl by chance? Have you thought about vinyl?
We have thought about vinyl, and we've talked about it. And the first pressing of the album will not be on vinyl.
Okay.
We were going to go ahead and do it right away, but it's too long.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
It's too long,
We're
even.
putting that much music.
Damn.
Yeah. And it's funny. It's just like you're talking about. We consult with our management and label and all these people that all wanted to cut some songs down and have it 10 songs, 11 songs. And we're like, you know what? Our fan base that we've been building over the last 5 years has been waiting for some new Wayland music.
Yeah.
And so we want to put it out there. I think there's like 14 tracks on this record.
Damn, man.
And why not? It's our music. We want to get it out there. So.
Again, local business. You have your options and your choices to do what you want to do.
As far as vinyl goes, we may do a later special pressing, but it will have to be shorter in length, unfortunately. But we want to get all the songs out there first.
Awesome.
Or double vinyl.
Yeah.
We can step up into the
gatefold cover, and it's just Dean, legs spread open. You open it up.
Why not?
We've been discussing doing the Kiss thing. Each guy has a record.
Yeah, there you go. We all have our own solo stuff. It'll be all right. So one of the things I always loved about you guys is I always get to enjoy time with you guys on the tour bus, and we take a shot or two of some Jack or some delicious Jesse James whiskey or whatever.
Yeah, Jesse James bourbon is what we drink now.
Bourbon now. Okay, cool. Well, when I first saw you guys way back in the day, you had this this bus that was converted from like an old retirement village thing, and
Old 37.
and then I just remember seeing all these videos of you guys. Yeah, it broke down again. And
We were broken down all the time. Yeah, we'd have to special order axles to be shipped from across the country.
Oh, man.
And the longest was we were stranded out in Trinidad, Colorado, which is actually the sex change capital of the world.
Oh,
Not a lie.
Google it.
Yeah,
Google
we
it.
were
We're
stranded
very
there
interesting.
for like 2 weeks. That was a dismal time.
Out west was some adventures that I wasn't around in those times, but I guess
Yeah.
at one point this vehicle embarked on a mountain top that was like going through a blizzard. And
Yeah.
all-
Yeah, it was like
they were, like,
sideways
sliding
down the road.
Oh.
Yes, we've almost died in that many times. I'm glad to be out of it.
Yeah.
The good news in Colorado is we broke down. So we had a hotel, and then there was a Walmart, and then next to that was one of those medical stores.
Yeah.
So that 4 days.
Our glaucoma was
you
acting
were-
up.
Yeah. Glaucoma.
I was having back pain.
Went by
We just forgot about it entirely. I don't even know what happened.
I'll never
anymore.
forget that hotel. We were there for so long. And every day we'd wake up, be like, "What's the news on the bus?" And waiting for it to get fixed. But they had a really nice pool actually. But above the pool hanging was this giant tiger tapestry, and
That's
this massive
What?
like this huge tiger. And every day after we would go to the medical clinic, that tiger would almost come alive.
It wants to eat my face, man.
We were all treading water in this pool, and someone's like, "You know how I know this cookie's working? Look at that tiger tapestry right now."
So you're telling me if I brought a tiger tapestry to these nice shit
I'll
would
be
be going
freaked out. Yeah.
like, oh God, it's gonna kill me. So Wayland, what?
You gonna come on the bus and take a shot tonight?
I would if I'm invited,
You're invited.
of course I'll be there.
Every time.
Naturally, man. Well, Wayland, guys, thank you guys so much for coming. Is there anything you guys want Eastern Iowa to know about you guys or anything?
We're a kick-ass rock and roll band. Come out to the show tonight. It's going to be a great Friday night.
Hell yeah,
It's going to be
man.
awesome.
And find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff, please. It's all Wayland the Band. And again, we all run it. We post most everything on there, and we want to meet as many people as possible. And there's always Dean's doing always something crazy. So
Yeah, we'll be in Iowa a couple times throughout the summer. So follow us on Bands in Town so you get notified when we're in the area.
Yep. I think you got a show at Otis Tailgaters in Cedar Rapids pretty soon, don't you?
Yes.
Yep.
all
That's
over the place.
Yep.
I've been there plenty of times too.
Yeah.
So it's a good time. Wayland, thank you guys so much for coming in, and be sure to join them on all their social medias and all of the above and online. Don't miss out.
See you guys at the show tonight. Thank you.
It's Rock 108, Iowa's Pure Rock.